Welcome to the 8th Latin America Amateur Championship.
This tournament has changed golf in the region.
It's hard to block it out. You're like, oh my God, if I make this putt, I'm a step closer to getting to the Masters.
Please welcome, from Brazil, Fred Biondi.
Somebody here is gonna come out as the winner. Someone's gonna get an invite to the Masters.
It's a place where pretty much every golfer wants to be at least once in their life. That's my biggest goal.
Playing along nicely. Go on.
Oh, look at this. Absolutely on fire.
Yes, sir. That is just beautiful. What a golf shot.
The tournament has elevated first competition. Everybody wants to be here.
When you talk to a junior now in the region, they talk about, what do you want to play? I want to play the Latin American Amateur Championship because this is their true major.
The prize is so big that it's impossible to mentally not get ahead of yourself.
You got a chance to make it. Oh!
It's who can close the deal.
I know the prizes are gonna be there. When you're coming down the stretch, you will think about it. Whoever is winning this week, his life is changing. I've been dreaming about playing the Masters all my life. And as a kid, I've seen myself walking down the fairways at Augusta. But as I grew up in Argentina, I felt it was a little too far. I always dreamed about doing something good for the game of golf in my country. That's one of my life goals for sure. Now I have the chance to do it all because of the Latin American Am.
Beyond the pristine fairways, blooming azaleas, and the green jacket.
And young Tiger Woods.
There may be nothing more synonymous with the Masters than the handful of amateur golfers that receive an invitation to play each year.
This is definitely the best tournament I've ever played in. Thank you.
It's a tradition that is embedded in the DNA of Augusta National Golf Club that began with the greatest amateur golfer of all time and co-founder of the Masters in 1934, Bobby Jones.
If you look at that very first tournament, many of the golfers were amateur golfers. Augusta National very much wants amateur players to be part of the Masters each year for two reasons. One is an homage to Bobby Jones and to that great age of the amateur. And then I would say the second reason is really to help grow the game.
For that reason, the Masters has helped establish two international amateur tournaments: the Asia Pacific Amateur in 2009 and the Latin America Amateur in 2015. Created with the United States Golf Association and the Royal and Ancient Golf Club, the Latin Am has indeed helped grow the game. That's apparent in the size and breadth of the 2023 field. More than 100 players from 28 countries, from the tiny Cayman Islands to Brazil, teed it up. The prize that awaits the winner of the 4-day, 72-hole tournament is one of the most cherished in golf, an invitation to the Masters.
When I think back to the genesis of the championship, I think there was a real sense of just how much untapped potential there was in the Latin American region, but there was a real need to create a platform just to progress to that next level.
The objective of this tournament was to create interest, provide a world stage where the bright lights could be shined upon these fine golfers, and hopefully inspire young kids to take up the game.
Latin America had real amateurs, people that worked and played golf as a hobby. Now players have their mental coach, their nutritionist, they have a manager, they have every aspect of their game covered. That's something we didn't even dream of 20 years ago.
Well, on behalf of the RNA, the Masters Tournament, and the USGA, I just want to say welcome.
For the first time, the tournament was held in Puerto Rico, a country with as much vibrancy as its most famous golfer, Chichi Rodriguez.
Too bad this fellow is so reserved and inhibited.
The 108 amateurs in the field battled it out at Grand Reserve Golf Club, not only for one of 7 spots at this year's Masters, but also for entry to the U.S. Open and Open Championship, a life-altering trifecta.
Before this tournament started, like for a Latin American player to be able to play in a major as an amateur, it was like the biggest long shot ever.
On the tee from Puerto Rico, Eric Morales.
It's unbelievable, you know, you have people from every country have a chance to get your life changed.
I remember since I was like 7 years old, when I'm on the putting green at my home course, just having putts to win the Masters. So it means a lot to me.
You feel like you're one step closer because you're playing here. It just motivates me more to practice, and maybe in the future I can go and play the Masters.
It is a great honor to stand before you as the defending champion. Now, it is my pleasure to continue a tradition at the Latin America Amateur Championship with a pledge of fair play. Let us all make the most of this opportunity. Good luck and play well. Cheers.
This is a PGA Tour course. It's a championship course. We're next to the ocean. So I think that capacity of the players to be able to adapt is going to show you who's going to be the real champion.
This is the 8:05 starting time of the 8th Latin America Amateur Championship. Please welcome, from Cayman Islands, Aaron Jarvis.
Last year's champion UNLV sophomore Aaron Jarvis knew how to stay in the moment.
Jarvis now.
He's begging.
Oh, yes.
The 20-year-old from the Cayman Islands was looking to become the first repeat champion in tournament history. He knew from experience the magnitude of victory. It was a life-changing force.
The leader right now is Aaron Jarvis. Vicente Marcilio from Argentina. This for Eagle to tie for the lead and force a playoff. That's it.
Man,
that is it.
Too hard.
Time to celebrate Aaron Jarvis of the Cayman Islands.
I couldn't even process the whole thing. Like, I didn't even know what was going on. All the emotions just hit me. All the work I put in just kind of paid off, and it was a pretty cool experience.
When you come from a place like the Cayman Islands, and then to see him so quickly go and win a golf tournament like the Latin American Amateur, how could you quantify what that means for such a young guy?
I couldn't believe I was pulling up to Augusta National, like all the emotions going through my head. I mean, it's the Masters. It's just one of those crazy experiences that I'll never forget. My friends tell me from the other islands that golf is getting better. I think it kind of changed the game for golf on the island. Now there's younger players playing and the golf course is packed. That means a lot to me. Dreams came true.
Here is the defending champion. Well, what a performance a year ago.
Last year, Jarvis missed the cut at the Masters and was focused on getting another opportunity. But he started slowly. An even par first round put him 6 strokes off the lead. There were plenty of challengers looking to take advantage of the defending champ's sluggish start. The strong field included 72 players honing their skills in the U.S. college game. 4 of them came from the University of Arkansas, with 2, Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira and Julian Perico, jumping to the top of the leaderboard early on.
The expectations were pretty high for all of us. We've been playing that tournament for years, and we've always been close. We've always been up there.
And this is their major. This is the one they talk about. We had a kid, Alvaro Ortiz, 4 years ago. He won there, and just said, someone get this trophy and bring it back to Fayetteville.
The second day saw the emergence of another collegiate golfer, University of Central Florida senior Luis Carrera.
Oh, come on, Carrera!
Yes.
The former #1 ranked junior in Mexico fired a 67 to take the lead.
Man, that was a terrific play. Look at this guy. Yep, vamos. This guy
is filling it up.
But Arkansas teammates De Oliveira and Perico kept pace.
Just
What a
another
shot. Just
sensational
got a chance.
shot.
It's got a chance. Oh,
my goodness. Wow.
It was all about the caddy. That was him.
Just a gorgeous putting stroke.
Right in the heart. Basically, it's Team Arkansas chasing Carrera.
I'm here in the middle of Arkansas, boys. Let's say we're at the stadium. ¿Qué se dice? What do you say at the stadium? ¿Cómo es?
Big.
As the chase for an invitation to the Masters intensified, so did the pressure. There was no escaping it, even off the course.
Pressure is huge. That's the biggest challenge.
How we doing tonight? Everybody good?
Golf is such a mental game, and it gives you so much time between shots and between rounds to think about it, that pressure can break you.
And we're doing one.
While De Oliveira and Perico may be teammates back in the U.S., on this day, their play took them in different directions.
De Oliveira of Argentina now with a one-shot lead.
That a sandwich from 110 and all over it.
I was just focusing on myself and my game. In the end, we were just playing against ourselves.
Move a little right, he's begging.
Oh, it did. What a nice putt.
Begging and bagging birdies, 3 in a row.
Moving from his right to left. This man is on a heater.
I shot 5 under, and it looked like I shot 95.
That is some round of golf. A young man from Argentina, Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira, 63.
You birdied 50%, 50% of the holes out there. Can you please explain cómo? How?
It was a good round. It was a good day, too.
Fernandez de Oliveira tied the single-round record at 9 under, but would a 4-shot lead over Carrera be enough to secure a spot at the Masters? The final day had arrived. In a few hours, one golfer's life would be changed with an invitation to the Masters.
Sí, para tratar de sacar una marca de bola que estaba cerquita.
Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira was in position to win that honor. It was his 5th attempt at the title, but the first without his parents in attendance. They were nearly 4,000 miles away in Argentina, anxious to see if he would realize his dream.
Mateo nació y creció en Argentina. El soccer o el fútbol es el deporte más popular acá en Argentina. No hay un solo chico, y ahora creo que ninguna chica tampoco, que no juegue al fútbol. Mateo empezó a jugar al golf desde muy chiquitito, o sea, recién nacido, más o menos. Él sabe jugar desde muy chiquito, porque siempre tuvo un palito de golf en la mano. No te voy a decir que pensé que que podía ser una estrella o que puede llegar a ser una estrella, sino que está enfocado, está en el camino correcto.
Este creo que es el premio más importante que ganó Mateo en su categoría de junior. Es la medalla de bronce de los Juegos Olímpicos de la Juventud Buenos Aires 2018. Mateo es un chico que quizás no te expresa tanto lo que él quiere hacer. El Máster de Augusta, sin duda, es un torneo que él, no sé qué se propuso él por adentro, pero es un torneo que siempre le llamó especialmente la atención. Entonces uno se podía imaginar que podía jugar algún día el Máster de Augusta.
I felt they would have to come get this from me, and I was going to give it all to get it done.
There's a lot of stakes, so remaining calm and going shot by shot.
And from Argentina, Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira.
A birdie on the first hole gave Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira a 5-shot lead over the field. But Mexico's Luis Carrera refused to quit.
It's a little 4 under in the first 9.
shot. It's down to 2, and these guys are bringing it. Just keep applying the pressure. He's playing today. He's 6 under par for his round.
His rhythm of playing is different than mine, so I had to adjust myself. In the end, it was like a battle of rhythm.
This one is hammered and is right at the hole.
What a sensational shot that is.
Easy, easy, easy.
De Oliveira is 5 under on his round today.
And with that, Fernandez de Oliveira was able to keep Carrera at bay.
When I was walking down the fairway coming into the green, I almost got in tears. From now on, basically my life has changed.
That will do it. Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira of Argentina has won the 2023 Latin America Amateur Championship.
Cuando uno tiene un chico que juega y que quiere ser profesional de golf y lo que se imagina cualquier cosa, o sea, soñar a lo grande y la realidad es que es un sueño hecho realidad, ¿no? Hoy está a punto de poner los pies en el Masters.
I would also like to thank my family, which it's the first time they were not able to make it here. And I know they were watching, so thank you. I'm trying to get myself ready as much as I can. I know it's a dream of mine to be there and be the low am. But also there's so much going on in my life right now. I also have my last semester here at Arkansas. I still have a lot of things to focus on, so I'm just trying to find a balance between everything.
This was years of work. He tries to believe in himself every single day.
¿Qué le está tratando de tratar?
No, pegar al cuerpo.
So that's why all the opportunities that are coming for him.
There's no better honor in golf than playing the Masters as an amateur. But if you're about to turn pro and like all these opportunities come up and you rise up to the occasion, you're setting yourself to a really nice start to your pro career. And that's what I think Mateo's doing. Everything is so motivational. The amateur dinner, all the practice rounds, the par 3, I mean, competing against the best of the world. Everything is just so motivating that I'm really looking forward to it.
Chairman Ridley, honored guests, members here tonight, thank you for having me. It's really a great honor to be here tonight. I know firsthand that there's a lot more here this week than just the pros. It's about what we're celebrating here tonight, the amateur game. Are you a little uncomfortable? A little anxious? You better be. I know the feeling, trust me. But let me tell you one thing, you might be anxious, but when you hit the first tee shot on Thursday, it'll go away because you're doing what you know how to do. And no matter the outcome, this is a week you will always remember.
I'm very excited to get the week started. I'm trying to enjoy every second that I get to play. So I truly want to get started, but I also want to enjoy. Thank you.
Even though it's only been 3 months since Mateo's win at the Latin America Amateur, his drive down Magnolia Lane has been years in the making. And now he is officially here.
Good morning, Howard. Thank you.
While his designation is as an amateur, there is no denying he is looking to make a mark on one of golf's biggest stages.
He's preparing for a tournament. As much as he is enjoying the experience, he came here to compete. He is a competitor, and he's preparing the best as he can. La derecha no son de adentro, son de...
Sí, con cara abierta.
First comes the strategy, the second part comes with technique, and last, I think he's gonna have to manage emotions.
Now you're standing on the tee and you probably have 1,000 people surrounding you. It feels different, but in the end, I'm just trying to focus on every shot. And I think we did a great job just getting everything on point.
For 3 magical days, Mateo prepared with the game's best as his family looked on, marveling at the determination that took them from Argentina to Augusta.
For me, it's like a dream. I can't believe it that he is here.
It's magic. It's magic. I think it's better than everything I watch in TV. It seems that you are dreaming.
My dad and I, we used to watch the Masters together growing up. And for him, having me play right now, I know it's very special for him, and I'm truly happy that he's walking down the fairways with me.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please join me in welcoming 2 first-time competitors, Harrison Crow and Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira. We'll take a few questions.
Bueno, y ahora ya estás aquí, ¿y qué te ha impresionado más?
Obviamente me imaginaba que iba a ser muy loca la cantidad de gente que había, pero cuando llegué al driving estaba Tiger ahí, y en el momento que dijo, bueno, vamos para el tee, toda la gente se movió atrás de él, así que fue bastante divertido ver cómo...
The week has packed a lifetime of anticipation into 3 days, with memories that will outshine whatever the result will be. At 9:48 a.m. on Thursday, all over Latin America, future champions watched as Mateo stepped up to the first tee at the Masters, knowing they too could be there someday.
Ball, please. Mateo Fernandez de Oliveira now drives.
I don't think there's anything that comes close to the Masters. I've been dreaming about playing the Masters all my life, and now I have the chance to do it. So I think it just motivates every single golfer in the region to get better and to be ready for that week so that they can have their life change too.